U.S. President Donald Trump has labeled the courts political as they weigh up his executive order banning refugees and visitors from 7 mainly Muslim countries. The travel ban was suspended last week, and lawyers from the Department of Justice are trying to persuade the U.S. Court of Appeals to reinstate it.
And I don't ever want to call a court biased, so I won't call it biased. And we haven't had a decision yet. But courts seem to be so political, and it would be so great for our justice system if they would be able to read a statement and do what's right. And that has to do with the security of our country, which is so important.
Jennifer Glasse is following the story from Washington, D.C.
President Trump taking really the court case to the court of public opinion, something he is used to doing as a reality television star, speaking to law enforcement members, saying that he hoped the court would do the right thing. To him, this seems a very simple case, that he as president had the right to ban people from coming into the United States. Of course, opponents argue that he has overreached, that he has intended to single out one group, Muslims, in the executive order that was signed on January 27th and caused so much chaos here. That travel ban, of course, has been temporarily lifted, and we're waiting to hear from a court in California as to whether it will reinstate part of it, or leave it lifted for now as the case goes forward in the court system. But President Trump believes that he, as president, clearly had the right, and he believes it's clear in law. Lawyers argue that it is not clear at all. And of course, there has been much opposition. 16 other states, as well as a number of technological companies and former diplomats, have all argued in support of lifting this travel ban permanently, that it should not be reinstated because it stands against the principles of the United States. Now, Donald Trump, speaking to law enforcement officials, went on to say that he will support law enforcement, that there will be a zero tolerance for any violence against police and other law enforcement officials, and that the government will provide them all the resources they need to train, equip, retain the kind of people to bring safety and security to the United States. That's been a big refrain for him here, very concerned about the crime rate in the cities. That's something he campaigned on, and something he seems to be making good on as president, that he will make sure that police and law enforcement are well supported. He said the door to the White House was always open to them.